on cybersecurity. And this comes within our purview on this committee. And I mean, not trying to be dramatic about it, when the internet was invented, everybody fell flat in their face. They were so thrilled. And the world began to do business in a different way. Now, both the President Bush's Director of National Intelligence, Mike McConnell, who I greatly respect, and President Obama's Director of National Intelligence, Admiral Blair, who I greatly respect, have labeled cybersecurity perpetrated through the internet as the #1 national hazard of attack on the homeland in West Virginia, in America, or anywhere else. So, I mean, it really almost makes you ask the question, would it have been better if we'd never invented the internet and had to use paper and pencil or whatever? And that's a stupid thing to say, but it has genuine consequence, because it's on the internet that these acts of shutting down, they have the television saying that, ads every day saying that the Department of Defense is attacked 3 million times a day, and it's true. Everybody is attacked. Anybody can do it. People.
All praises goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. The bonus goes into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught me the truth, and much love and peace and blessings goes out to all you hopeful elect brothers that are preaching the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. So, as you brothers can see, an esteemed member. Well, I shouldn't even say esteemed, a lower tier member, which he's of the Rockefeller family, Jay Rockefeller, which was a senator, a Democratic senator of West Virginia, right? He spoke of a phrase a few years back, 10 plus years back, which he was going on a rambling about cybersecurity, XYZ, which involves, security from attacks. Say someone tries to hack different security systems of the internet, access passwords so they can get money from your bank account or private information. But he made one crucial statement that reflects the mind frame of the rest of the elites, Rockefeller being one of the family of the top elites that control this world, be it, also the Bush family, the Rothschilds, etc., right? He said the internet should have never been invented. Now, the reason why he said that is not for the reason what he was speaking on in this video, because the main reason is what? Is that what Esau is exposed, But then on the other end, Esau at this current frame of time, where he's going to bring that internet kill switch, is not only just for the fact that he's been exposed. It's the main reason, but he knows as well how much chaos and the potential for control that will bring. Because you see how everyone's life is interdependent on the internet and XYZ. People have their whole daily lives, their jobs, all of that, based around the internet, communications, all these things, cell phones, all based upon the internet. So if that all was to go out one day, do you know how chaotic the situation would get in America? It would go fucking crazy. Wow. So within that, the reason I bring this information out, because you have something that happened today, which the elites, they're showing they tell signs of actually bringing this internet outage. Be it maybe they might keep a few websites up, or we don't know the extent of how bad this is gonna get, but this is gonna play into one of the prophecies Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah spoke of, which is the famine of the word. Because when it comes to the internet, the most important thing through the spirit is not communications, not business, not money, anything. The most important thing people have access to when it comes to the internet is the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Because the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is what's going to lead to salvation. And it edifies, it gives answers. So it's going to be a major time when the internet does go down is when people are going to seek answers. They're going to seek, information. They're not going to be able to get it, So what happened was, this quote unquote Google glitch triggered a major internet outage in which you had a whole bunch of websites actually down for a number of hours, if I'm not mistaken. It says, so I'm gonna just read this. It's from zdnet.com. It says Google glitch triggers major internet outage. Another day, another major internet outage. This time around, Google reported that it had experienced a global issue with its Google Cloud platform networking at 12:53 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. The result? Many of us have seen 404 errors when trying to get to some of our favorite web pages, such as Spotify, Facebook, and ZDNet. Indeed, according to Down Detector, there appears to be more major sites having problems than not. According to the internet managers on the outages mailing list, the specific problem seems to be with the GCP load balancers. These, working with Google's cloud delivery network, provide high availability web servers. This is designed to stop website failures and distribute denial of services attacks by putting your website behind a single Anycast IP and then scaling your resources up or down with intelligent auto scaling. But with the global problem, Google was unable to keep the sites up. So you see, that's pretty much the situation. It was not. I mean, it's being reported as major. So this is something that's not light, because you can apply this as far as like what would have happened if this type of outage was to happen a week, a month, 2 months. You know how much economic damage that will do? You see? So, I mean, look, man, this is ultimately what's coming down the pipeline. And it may not be for just the reason Esau killing the internet that the prophets of the Lord won't be out there, because, hey, it's going to be a time period the Lord just going to tell us, hey, it's time, the time for prophesying is over. Because then it's going to be judgment time. People are going to be getting put to death in mass numbers, okay? This is Amos 8:11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread or a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. So a famine represents a lack. Why would there be a lack of hearing the words of the Lord? Because the internet outages. Because you won't be able to go on YouTube, Odyssey, etc. to get this information, man. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea. Who is the they? That's people that have been bullshitting when it comes to seeking the truth. That's people that have known about this information and slacked on it. And the Lord's going to put it on their spirit to where, look, the whole time these guys, what you've been ignoring, while you went head first into the world and whatever matters you had to attend to, as far as your job, as far as your family, we want to build a fucking rocket ship to the moon, the shit that these niggas do. Lord's going to put it on the spirit to say, look, we fucked up. And that's why they're going to seek the words of the Most High, but they're going to find it. It says, and from the north, even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and not find it. See? And why are they not going to find it? Because the man of the Lord is not going to be on the internet. They're not going to be on the highways and byways. The Lord's going to tell us to stop preaching. It says, so let's get this next precept. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's what has happened. By process of the men of the Lord coming out, the men you see on the highways and byways that are teaching the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what's our main directives? To prophesy against Esau, Edom, the rulers of this world, the Edomites, self-proclaimed white people, right? And we see through them getting exposed, they done brought all kind of countermeasures, because Esau deals in secrecy. His power is secrecy. And the mere fact that we're pushing the vibration of truth, revealing him, that's damaging to his agenda. And that's why he wants to bring things like internet outages. But the scriptures say this wicked will be revealed. And that's what has happened. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Actually, let's look up this word consume, because we already know the spirit of the Lord's mouth, that's the prophets. And that word for consume is analisko. And it means to destroy, to consume, to expend, to consume, to spend money, to consume, to use up, to destroy. So, I mean, this pretty much means to be, because Esau is cut up by this word. The scriptures tell you, Hebrews 4:12, the words of the Lord are sharper than any two-edged sword. So when he actually hears the prophet speaking on every little thing that he's doing, he's amazed and surprised. He's like, damn, how these guys find out? Because when you compare us to the average Negro, we much more astute, much more prudent in what we know, much more prudent in our knowledge of Esau's mysteries. But as far as the things he tries to keep behind closed doors and, XYZ, we know these things, and he's mad at that because his power is in the ambush and looking to get Jake when they put their pants down. And he can't do that to the prophets because and the rest of you men, women, and children that have listened to this word, you can't do that with us. And that annoys him. It's of irritation. And he knows, look, Esau knows when he's exposed, his time is up. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So Esau also think about this, him being destroyed from the Lord and him being revealed go hand in hand. So that's how he knows that his time is short. The mere fact that he's being revealed, he's like, shit, well, my time is short now. That's why this precept links up with Revelation 12, where it says the devil coming down having great wrath because he knows his time is short. He knows that when the Israelites wake up to who they are and wake up to who he is, it's over. It's over for him. You know what I mean? And all these signs and these, the chariots and all these weird happenings around the earth are confirming to him, to these Edomites themselves, that their time is up. Okay? It says James 3:5. And we know this is, when James had written this, he's spoken in a negative aspect, right? He's speaking of how you could use your tongue for wickedness and how it's destructive, but also the vibration of speaking is just powerful in itself, and especially when it comes to speaking the words of the Most High. So it says here, James 3:5, even so the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. So you got to think about how small this thing started, as far as the small sanctuaries, camps of 5 men, 20 men, 10 men, 15 men that have speaking these words, how it led to so many Israelites waking up, how it led to so many things actually happening through the spirit that have led to Esau, Edom's decline and downfall. His decadence is accelerated. You see what I mean? So it's very powerful vibration going out on the internet, and just look at all the truthers. Because a lot of in order for his plans to come into fruition, part of it has to be in secret. And that's why he can't, basically he can't have the internet up anymore, because he knows his plans will be faulty. So what's going to come down the pipeline, man, nothing but wrath and confusion that's going to be sold by these devils. But us as being the hopeful elect, we've been preparing our minds, and we continue to prepare. And, we have the names of Yahweh, Yahushua in the faith. So that's all we need to overcome in these last days. The preparation of the mind, the numbness, if you will, the solitude and the spirit of the Lord. So that all these plans and these, the traps that Esau has for us, really is not going to catch none of us. It's not going to catch none of us. So all praise goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.